พักยก 2-4 ครบจบทุกความมันลุ้นสนุกทุกวันแอดเลยแอด PK24
in victory and honor. So on Yee to break off. Here we go.
So leveled up to 2-2. Seems like a little bit of momentum shift now in Mink's direction after that last frame.
Precisely, yeah. Like she's now riding the wave. She's got to continue on that and just keep pressing and stuff like that, because On Yee's mind's got to be swirling a little bit. She came out guns a-blazing, had a 2-frame advantage. She was looking on her way, but then Mink kind of has rolled back. So On Yee's game plan's got to be take this frame, stop the bleeding, put a stop to the momentum. As we've seen this before, actually, quite famously enough, back in the 2022 BC Open, Seattle's own very CCU took a very quick, commanding 2-0 lead over local player Max Warren, but then Max roared back to take 3 frames to lead the match 3-2 in a best of 7. CC dug in and took the 6 to force the decider, and then just Max Swan just too strong for the Empire Billiards owner CCU, and Max Swan became champion. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to happen this time. Snooker 155, turning in all the way from Deutschland. He was maybe predicting a 147. Thank you for your kind words on the lovely trophy.
I think the 147 would have been worth more than the first place prize, I guess. Right? So if you're in it for the money, I guess it depends on what the priority would be. But I'm not sure if this frame is going to be a guaranteed opportunity. Oftentimes, you'll ask most players that they want to take the frame win as opposed to getting the maximum.
Well, as we all know, money comes and goes, but the hardware will stay in your trophy case for eternity.
Exactly.
22.
Oh. Another unexpected miss.
Yeah, On Yee was really coming out in this frame. Wanted to stop the Mink train. Fortunately, it's a bit tricky now. You can't go down to the business end of the table and clip off a red and come back to bulk, because you've got this red right here. But I think Mink is just pointing that spot on the bulk cushion that she wants to hit to roll and get behind the yellow. There's not a one of that cannon to the blue there.
Yeah, looks like this red is on. It was pushed up table. Typically, it's the only one that you would leave on when you're playing a safety like that. Wow, what a pot. On the rail.
And just beautifully placed on the black afterwards. So, as we've seen, sometimes that pocket can be a bit annoying in this final, actually. Fortunate enough, it's not a one-pocket game. There's 5 others, but that top right has just been a bit of a pain for both players.
I think On Yee a little bit straighter than she would have liked. Slightly hampered by this red means she's going to be playing a simpler forward rolling shot. Play for this lonesome red into the right middle.
True, T3, T4. You are correct. The standard is getting closer to the men's side. In fact, actually, Mink is on the main pro tour. On Yee was on the tour, and I think that's why she came in really with a fighting attitude. She does want to get back on that tour. As well, Bex Kenna, who's Ox's sponsored player. She was in the booth last frame, and a couple frames ago, she's also on the pro tour. Yep, it's quite a great standard we're seeing with these two players. That's for sure. I think they would definitely give most men on the tour a run for their money. It's important. It's a precision game. I think Christian and I have discussed as well through the broadcast this weekend that sure, maybe men, just because of their physique, they might just be able to have a bit more of a powerful shot. But if a powerful shot doesn't go in, it doesn't really help you. And if you can control that cue ball, that's what you want to do. And both these women have shown that they have great ability in doing that. Just retreating to her case to get her extension. Players now have all the facets in that case, from the telescopic extension, the mini butts. Some players even travel around with their own rest. It's far jump when it used to be. You have to trust that the tables have good owners and they can get you good equipment. And here we go, a tug of war. Here's a first.
That's a classic view right there. Holy. I hope Matt caught that one on camera.
Well, it's good fun to see there is. Yeah, I think you were alluding to in our previous match, Christian, that just suck-on extension is just, when it goes on the rest, there's just a real lot of pressure because it's very tight fit. So it's nice that we can all sometimes see the lighter side, as sometimes it seems very serious there on the bays.
Just gotta get back in focus now, but it's cool to see some fun amongst the two players. Oh no, this is not a lucky split.
30.
There might be a chance for this red into the left middle. I don't know. Don't think there was a touching ball. Is she gonna go for the one up into the corner or just nestle?
So, yeah, she's thinking about it, but it's close. Just don't want that push shot. A push shot is when obviously your cue ball and object ball are connected and the tip of the cue is still touching the cue ball.
Yeah, I think this is really the only chance, and a bit of a natural safety if she gets behind the black.
But a 52-point advantage in this fifth frame for Ng Yee.
Yeah,
puts her in the driver's seat. But still many points on the table there. Well, the black is open. Unfortunately, the pink is a little up near the top of the bulk end of the table.
This cuts into the left middle, just left of the blue. But she's opting for the safety, maybe two cushions into the middle. Smart. Just to tuck it tight. Oh my goodness.
Brilliant.
Talk about a pot there. That might be pot of the match so far. Granted, I guess that one other pot from On Yee or from Mink in the previous frame down the left long rail was also pretty high up there.
Yeah, unfortunately it's not nicely on a color, but take this green and get behind the brown.
Could have gotten a little bit tighter maybe, but still looks pretty safe. Is there a gap here to get into this red?
Yeah, that's one thing that's just tough to see from our vantage point, from the cameras, even from our broadcast booth.
Yeah, someone on YouTube says, watch out for Bai Yulu from China. She's only turned 20 years old and absolute certainty to be the main tour. So, yeah, definitely look forward to seeing more from her. Maybe next year she'll come on.
Yes, I think we'd love to have her. And Mink as well, at the young age of 22, has a bright future ahead of her. But as we've seen, it isn't always the youth game. On the pro circuit, there has been some men that are getting up in their age, in the 40s. Obviously, that's not that old, but they are still able to win some tournaments. So it's not a youth-driven game. Obviously, when you get older, things do deteriorate, like your eyesight, but there is equipment out there that you can purchase to improve that.
I think she might have gotten away with this one. That red that was running loose just managed to bump the one that was snookered by the blue.
Might be a plant here with the two reds right below the pink. The only troublesome is there's a little bit of distance between the two reds.
It's a natural escape though to go up to the bulk end. I think she's going to take it as a two-way. Oh, she did run into that red. So yeah, would have sold the shot out probably, but great plant there from On Yee.
Like to be just a little bit off that cushion, but just has to focus on this, because when she runs through, she should have one of these reds to the top left corner. Tough shot coming up here into the top right corner. If she's able to get it, it's going to prove very rewardful. Just rattling those draws once again. The top right corner pocket strikes again. So many tournaments that I've done, you always find one pocket just really doesn't want to accept the ball, whether it's the top right or left, or one of the middle pockets, or a green or yellow pocket. One just has to be a little bit of a nuisance.
Wow.
Very nicely done there.
58 point difference now. Can you imagine if Mink is able to steal this frame away?
Yeah, it would be huge if she was able to take that frame just a little bit long.
I think she wants to be high though on the black, no? To get enough angle to come up table. She could end up low below it, I guess, too, but this might not be as bad as it looks.
67 points and 53 in it, so it's definitely there for Mink. So she can get away with not... She doesn't need all blacks with the reds.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. I thought she was on the black. That's my bad. Yeah, so definitely have to move the cue ball here, but not too bad. She's on the blue now, I realize.
Yeah, you can stun down for these reds in the middle. A little bit, maybe. Just a little tight to the cushion there. She might have to jack up a little bit. She might use that cushion.
Yeah, 2 rails and then go towards the line of aim. Nice shot there.
Definitely. Very nice.
Very natural. Short screw back to the black. Yeah, once again.
Yeah, I wanted to run a bit more.
Still pocketing the ball, cleaning the heart, just getting a little bit trickier than she wants on these positions. Not playing for blue or pink.
21.
Yeah, great putt. Nice recovery. Does this green cluster the red? Or is she thinking about playing? Maybe she's thinking about playing the screw shot if she has enough angle. Screw off of the blue and behind the red on the right long rail.
Looks like there might be, yeah, maybe a trace
Maybe she just
of
prefers-
angle.
Yeah, I think there's a trace of angle for sure based on where her bridge hand is. She can screw back and take the mid-range red to the right corner. This looks like that's what she opted to do.
26.
She did knock in a dynamite red down this rail, which was, I think that red was kind of where the cue ball is now. But this has been her favorite pocket of the tournament, as we said earlier. Something tells me that that's now behind her, though, in terms of mentality. I don't think she's had much of a problem since.
It doesn't have to do a lot to get onto the black. Very nicely done.
Big screw shot coming. Yeah, look at that stroke. And a slight side to send it up table.
34.
Great shot.
25 in it, 35 on the table.
She's got a stretch out on this one. Go get the extension. Looks like this red does go into the green, or the yellow pocket. Top left part of your screen, so probably see her play for pink or blue next, maybe even yellow.
It's like she's almost even got a mini butt, actually. It's the size of her palm there. Usually the mini butt's a few more inches than that.
Maybe like a little 3-inch butt, right?
Big shot coming up here.
There's a safety on, but something tells me she's going to go offensive if it's there. And is it there? So now doesn't need the points necessarily, so definitely can opt to take yellow here. Seems like the brown's going to be the tricky one for her to get out in this Frame steal. Blue is not too bad just because she's close to it. Definitely one that the pros will take on when they're nice and straight and about a bridge length away, so. Yeah, great pot.
40.
Now it's going to be all about the brown.
Mm-hmm. Probably just mapping it out as all these great players do. 3 shots ahead, so she's seen obviously what she needs to do from yellow to green and then green to brown. Looking at her position. And then when it's time to take on the yellow, that's all she'll be focused on. Trust her technique. Trust that she knows the right spot to where to put it. Her cue ball.
Stunning this. Does she have the angle to actually go into the brown here? If not, we'll definitely be able to get close and get exactly the type of angle she wants for the snooker. Yeah, she's looking to place her cue ball somewhere over here. So break of 42, most likely ending with this green and probably playing the snooker on the brown. Just trying to figure out what angle she likes. I think she's where she wants to be. Don't know if the double, I don't think the double is on into the middle. Oh, she might be. No, I think she's queuing to play safe on the pink. That was the pace. That's okay. Incredible shot. Nicely done.
Mm-hmm. So a good 45 break there by Mink to get her back into this very, very important 5th frame.
Good contact, but it's going to leave a pot on, I think. Not going to settle on the bulk cushion, so great safety from Mink. Might let her steal this frame. This would be a massive win.
Yeah, the only saving grace is pink to black for Ng Yee. It's going to require some work from Mink.
Watch out, cue ball. Looks good. It wasn't so much of an error from Ng Yee. She made great contact on that brown, but so difficult sometimes to get the right hit on the ball to not leave a shot. Oftentimes it comes down to randomness when it's that far.
Done that nicely.
Yeah, perfect.
Got high on that pink. Natural angle is going to take her down to the black.
She needs both, right?
Mm-hmm. Just settle the nerves, Mink. One at a time.
Where is John Virgo when you need him? That's right.
Definitely thought about it a little bit. Does come off that cushion nicely here for a 3-2 advantage in this final, the winesellers.com U.S. Women's Snooker Open 2023 Championship. Oh, it rattled.
No, but doesn't leave a shot?
I think she's okay.
Wow.
Oh, she makes that so many times. 9 out of 10, that's a shot that goes in for her. But I guess that one, the nerve sometimes, the pressure might have got to her.
Drama, indeed. I thought she would shoot that at pace. I was surprised the pace she shot it at. Holy.
So our second black ball frame. But this one paramount in importance as opposed to the first one back in frame 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it was, if it was the pressure or what. I think she's not going to like this safety either. Yikes.
It's got a chance for On Yee. This pocket has not been kind. Let's put it in at least with a bit of pace.
Oh, another miss from On Yee.
That pocket. And now,
looks like we're going to get a cue ball cleaning, I think.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Just settle your nerves a little bit. Just really focus on what's going on. Even even referee Dave Daly just getting a little nervous with the excitement there.
Yeah, maybe I might have kicked. I'm not sure. I didn't really see or hear the contact, but I have to go back and rewatch that shot. The one from Mink. I mean, she did shoot it at that pace where a kick is kind of most prevalent, you could say. You know, kind of like that rolling follow speed. When you shoot that ball at pace, typically you're never going to see a kick. So I wonder if that's why she's, getting the cue ball cleaned, and maybe just a mental reset as well. Black is fairly potable for either of these two, so.
And it's out of there. Wow. What a steal there. On Yee came out guns a-blazing in that fifth frame. Looks like she might have taken the advantage, but